In this video, we'll be taking a look at 4 WNBA games happening on July 7, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 8 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these WNBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Atlanta Dream versus Connecticut Sun. The Atlanta Dream will face off against the Connecticut Sun in an Eastern Conference showdown at the Mohegan Sun Arena on Sunday afternoon. The Dream currently hold the 5th position in the East, while the Sun are sitting comfortably in 2nd place. This contest marks their 3rd encounter in a 4-game series this season, making it an intriguing matchup as both teams vie for a 2-1 advantage in the season series. The Connecticut Sun have shown the potential to dominate their opponents, but this early start time could throw a wrench in their plans, especially considering their recent inconsistencies. Notably, the Dream pulled off an upset against the Sun just over a week ago as 10-point underdogs. Furthermore, the Dream have managed to cover the spread in 6 of their last 8 games as double-digit underdogs, with 2 of those covers resulting in outright victories. Given the high point spread, the Atlanta Dream to cover as underdogs is our full game side pick. In their previous 2 meetings, neither game exceeded a total of 152 points. Both teams have a tendency to play in low-scoring affairs, with the Dream hitting the under in 9 of their 18 games this season, and the Sun doing so in 9 of their first 20 games. A key factor in these low scores is the team's effectiveness in preventing second-chance points. The Dream are 3rd in the league, allowing just 9.5 second-chance points per game, while the Sun are slightly better, ranking 2nd with only 9 points per game allowed. When the Sun are at their best, they play stifling defense, forcing turnovers and excelling in transition basketball. This was evident in their first game against the Dream, where they held Atlanta to just 50 points in a dominant victory. However, in their second meeting, a lackluster defensive effort led to the Sun conceding 78 points and losing by 4. Given these defensive tendencies, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Dallas Wings versus Las Vegas Aces. The Dallas Wings are gearing up to face off against the Las Vegas Aces on Sunday afternoon in a Western Conference showdown at the Michelob Ultra Arena. The Wings are coming off an 85-82 victory at home against the Atlanta Dream on Friday. Meanwhile, the Aces experienced a tough 98-93 overtime loss on the road against the Los Angeles Sparks, also on Friday. Earlier this season, these 2 teams clashed, with the Aces securing a 95-81 win on the Wings' home turf on June 5th. It will be intriguing to see how they perform in this upcoming matchup. The Las Vegas Aces have demonstrated superior dominance compared to the Dallas Wings this season and are expected to control this game. The Wings have struggled with covering the spread, holding a 7-14 record against the spread, while the Aces stand at 8-11 against the spread. Defensively, the teams are on opposite ends of the spectrum. The Wings have allowed an average of 99 points in their last 3 games, whereas the Aces have conceded just 76 points over their last 5 games. Analyzing their net ratings, the Wings rank last in the league with a -9.4 net rating, while the Aces are 5th in the WNBA with a 5.8 net rating. This substantial line is justified as the Aces are anticipated to overwhelm the Wings. Although the Aces lost their last game, it was the 2nd game of a back-to-back with travel involved. They played at home on July 4th against the Mystics, then flew to Los Angeles to face the Sparks the next day. With more rest now, the Aces are likely to regain their rhythm, which saw them win 6 consecutive games before the Los Angeles matchup. Dallas lacks an answer for Wilson inside, with their top scorers all standing 62 and under, making it difficult to contend with Wilson, who dominated the paint with 35 points in her last game against the Sparks. Wilson had 36 points and 12 rebounds the last time she faced Dallas and is expected to have another big night in a blowout. Therefore, betting on the Las Vegas Aces to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Throughout the season, these teams have excelled in hitting the over. The Wings boast a 13-7-1 record on the over, while the Aces are 11-8 with the over hitting thus far. Both teams have been scoring effectively lately, with the Wings averaging 84 points over their last 5 games and the Aces averaging 92 points in their previous 4 games. Additionally, both teams play at a rapid pace, with Las Vegas leading the WNBA with a 98.16 pace and Dallas ranking 5th with a 97.19 pace. The league's best scoring offense is set to take on the worst scoring defense, which bodes well for a high-scoring game. The Aces scored 95 points in their last encounter with the Wings and are known for their fast play and high scoring, with Wilson, Plum, and Wilson each averaging over 18 points per game. Although not elite defensively, the Aces rely on outscoring their opponents and rank 8th in the WNBA in defensive scoring. Dallas ranks 12th in this category and has given up at least 95 points in each of their last 3 losses, including 104 points against the Mercury. The Aces will likely push the tempo in this game, making over the projected total our full game total pick. Chicago Sky versus Seattle Storm. It's an interconference showdown on the basketball court as 2 teams face off in WNBA action in the Emerald City. The Chicago Sky hit the road and head west to take on the Seattle Storm Sunday evening, marking the conclusion of a 2-game series. In their first matchup on Friday night, Chicago secured an 88-84 victory, overcoming the odds as a 10-point underdog. This win gives the Sky a 6-4 edge over the last 10 meetings between the teams, with the season series currently tied. Which team will gain the upper hand by emerging victorious in this clash? The Seattle Storm have been dominant at home this season, arguably establishing themselves as the league's best home team. While one loss shouldn't cause an overreaction, the Chicago Sky are showing signs of improvement and becoming increasingly competitive. The Sky have won 4 of their last 6 games, including a recent upset over the Storm on the road as 10-point underdogs. Given these circumstances, the Chicago Sky to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Both teams excel at perimeter defense. The Sky are ranked 3rd in the WNBA, holding opponents to a 31.3% success rate from beyond the arc, while the Storm are 5th with a 33% opposing 3-point percentage. Despite their defensive prowess, both teams struggle with their own long-range shooting. Chicago ranks 11th in the league with a 30.6% 3-point shooting percentage, and Seattle is last at 30%. Considering these factors, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Phoenix Mercury versus Los Angeles Sparks. The Phoenix Mercury, currently standing at a 10-10 record and positioned 4th in the Western Conference, are gearing up to face the Los Angeles Sparks, who hold a 5-15 record and are 5th in the same conference. This upcoming matchup promises to be thrilling, especially with both teams striving to improve their standings. The Mercury are riding high after a 104-96 road win against the Dallas Wings on Wednesday. Meanwhile, the Sparks are recovering from a close 82-80 home loss to the Washington Mystics on Tuesday. Given the struggles both teams have faced, this game is set to be particularly intriguing. The Los Angeles Sparks recently pulled off a surprising victory against the Las Vegas Aces. However, it's challenging to envision them delivering another strong performance, particularly due to injuries to key players like Azura Stevens, Cameron Brink, and Lexi Brown, among others. Statistically, the Sparks are struggling, ranking 11th in scoring with an average of 79 points per game and 10th in points allowed at 86 points per game. On the other hand, the Phoenix Mercury are performing better offensively, holding the 4th best scoring average at 83 points per game and are 9th in points allowed at 85 points per game. The Mercury boast a strong inside-out game with Brittany Griner, who averages 20 points per game and dominates the paint. Holly Copper leads the team with an average of 22 points per game and contributes significantly to their perimeter defense. Additionally, Phoenix benefits from the experience of Diana Taurasi, one of the most seasoned players in the league, who continues to lead the team on the court. The Mercury have covered the spread in 5 of their last 8 games, including a 97-78 victory over Los Angeles in their most recent meeting and an earlier 87-68 win against the Sparks this season. Considering the injury report, the spread might seem puzzling. However, Brittany Griner and Rebecca Allen are both game-time decisions, which could influence the game's outcome. Reviewing the first 2 games between these teams this season, the Mercury have an average margin of victory of 16.5 points. Evaluating their offensive ratings over the entire season, Phoenix stands 6th in the WNBA with a 100.6 offensive rating, while Los Angeles ranks 10th with a 97.9 offensive rating. Given these factors, the Phoenix Mercury are expected to win by multiple possessions on the road, as the Los Angeles Sparks currently appear to be the inferior team. Therefore, the Phoenix Mercury to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both offenses have shown enough scoring capability to make the over a comfortable choice. The Mercury are averaging 87.5 points in their last 4 games, while the Sparks are putting up 79 points over their previous 5 games. Both teams are likely to play at a brisk pace, with Phoenix ranking 3rd in the WNBA with a 97.42 pace, and Los Angeles ranking 9th with a 96.42 pace thus far. Consequently, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.